Welcome into Game 2 of Junior Prospects here at Kensington Valley Ice House. Marin Klein joined alongside Ryan Radosevich. We have the undefeated Team Posa taking on Team Morgan in Game 2. Just had a very exciting Game 1 neck-and-neck game between Team Holtz and Team Miller, but Team Miller in the last 10 were able to take 4 unanswered, pull out with that victory, and should have a very good game here. Again, Team Posa undefeated, looking to stay perfect heading into playoffs, and Team Morgan looking to be the ones to take down the top of the pack.
And Team Posa, they've locked up the #1 seed in the playoffs. The playoffs will be starting next week. Same time, same place. And they'll be facing Team Holtz, who fell in Game 1 of today's Game 2 slate. So not really much of a difference will come from this game playoffs-wise. But hey, Team Posa, they're undefeated. They want to go unblemished through the regular season. And they got a good opponent here in Team Morgan, and it should be a good one between these two squads to end the regular season.
We're going to get starting lineups here coming from Michael Wainwright. This looks like Team Posa. Coach Posa had to go over his starters real quick. Team Posa in the white uniforms on the home bench. Team Morgan in the blue uniforms on the away bench.
Home bench, the white sweaters taking on Team Morgan on the visitor bench in the blue jerseys. Let's start with your home team.
Starting off with Team Posa, their starting lines. At left wing, number 18, Ryle Shevlin. At center, 19, Roman Wainwright. And at right wing, 14, Pierce Ashcroft. Looking at the defense, number 11, Matt Brom, and 17, Jack White in net. And the lone goaltender today for Team Posa is Luke Webster.
And for Luke Morgan, Team Morgan, coached by Luke Morgan, the visiting team today, Colin Barber will start on left wing, centered by Stephen Fonda. And on the right wing, number 12, Jack Shevis rounds out the forwards. The defense core, Carson Muglia getting the start on left D. On a right D, number 23, Jordan Deagle getting the start between the pipes. It's number 30, Leo Yates.
Woo. Getting ready now to get underway. Had a very exciting Game 1, and no doubt we'll have a very exciting Game 2. The unblemished Team Posa looking to stay undefeated going to playoffs. We saw team do it yesterday for Young Guns, and now Team Morgan coming off a rough loss last week to Team Holtz. And we'll have pretty immediate offsides call there on Team Morgan right off the faceoff.
Last time these two teams met was back in week 3. Team Posa with a very narrow 13-9 victory over Team Morgan.
Team Morgan controlling the puck early. Carson Muglia playing it back. That one will get picked up and flipped back into the neutral zone. The attempt coming from Brom. He's going to have to play it deep back in his own zone, being pressured. He'll get a chance to send it forward, but a nice interception there from Stephen Fonda, but can't get it past Brom. Be pushed up to Ryle Shevlin, and he'll bring it the other way. Shevlin having to fight off Barber. He'll send that one into the back of the net. Picked back up by Team Morgan. Roman Wainwright entering in, trying to send that one top corner, goes wide. Aiden Sharon picks it up on the blue line. Have a call there, stoppage on the ice. Looks like the net just got hit off a little bit there at the post, so taking a moment to fix that net. Leo Yates in net for Team Morgan. Luke Webster, the lone goaltender here today for Team Posa. A bit of a light bench for Team Posa today, missing a few guys, but playing on nonetheless. Picking that up is Wick Turowski for Team Posa. Soselski showing some pressure. Coming the other way is Team Posa. Christian Rapp leaves that behind for Bartlett. Bartlett firing that one in. Yates saves it off the pads. Slazer's able to just hit that one out into neutral ice, but Wiktorowski bringing it back in for Team Posa. Torowski fighting behind the net, puck left up loose. Team Posa still in control. Good defense there by Saselski to stop any shots from going off. Saselski's able to just push that one forward and get control of the puck, sending that one through the legs of Wiktorowski, but Chiron will pick it back up. Slazer trying to send that one to Luke Radu. Doesn't get there. Aiden Chiron picking it back up, being pressured. Chiron keeping control of that puck. Team Posa pushing it forward the other way. Shot fired in there on Yates. He'll make the initial save. Puck will get sent out behind the net. Picked back up by Team Morgan. Cross ice pass intercepted by the skate of Aiden Racosta. He'll push that one forward up into his own zone where Quinn Fitchett is there. Fitchett send that one back for Slazer. Tries to get the shot in. Posa pushing it the other way. Consolo sends it up the ice. Picked up by Carson Muglia. They'll dump it back into the offensive zone. Picked up by Team Posa. Puck sent off the boards to Shevlin. Shevlin and Byron, they will lose it. Slazer trying to send that one in. Stopped by Brom. He'll send it the other way up to Wainwright. Wainwright trying to get fancy with it. Has to send it back to Byron. Byron fighting off Riopel. Sends that pass in the neutral zone. Shevlin, they're playing it deep back in their own zone. Schmidt putting pressure on the puck for Team Morgan. Scramble for the puck at center ice. Radu comes away with it. Sends a pass up for Fonda. Fonda up to Muglia. Muglia gets it in the corner. Puck tied up there between a few players. Wainwright will find it. Pushes that one up. Gets caught in the skates of Consolo, but Wainwright carries on, fires a shot, and he will find the back of the net. Roman Wainwright opens up scoring for Team Posa. They have a 1-0 lead 4 minutes into this one.
And Roman Wainwright picking up where he left off last week, had 2 goals, 1 assist, and then 11-7 victory versus Team Miller. And if you're Team Morgan, that's not what you want to see happen. My key to the game for Team Morgan was to score first and try to be on the advantage. But, well, that key to the game obviously didn't happen. Now they're going to have to play from behind.
Shevlin picking up the assist after getting the puck way back deep in Team Posa's zone. Wainwright able to push that one all the way up the ice, take the shot himself. A lot of speed on him as another puck sent in toward Yates. He'll make the save there, get a stoppage on the ice.
And if you're Team Morgan, defensively, you have to shut down this top line from Team Posa. Riley Shevlin, Roman Wainwright, and Pierce Ashcroft have been putting up numbers every single week. It's going to be tough to shut them down, but if you can, that'll give you a good chance to finally put an L on the Team Posa record.
Team Morgan trying to get that one out of their own zone. Will get sent into neutral ice, and Ashcroft will pick it right back up, bring it the other way. Ashcroft buries that one deep, puck left out in the slot. Batted away by Team Morgan. Barber going to find that one in the neutral zone, get it past Brom. Will be sent all the way down to Webster, who will play it out of the net, wrap it around for Ashcroft. Ashcroft trying to get that one through Fonda. Couldn't get the pass, but he'll take it himself, but puck gets sent back the other way. Brom's there before Barber. Brom to Wiktorowski. Wiktorowski's pass intercepted by the stick of Jack Shivas. He'll have to play it back in his own zone. Fonda putting on pressure. Fonda almost coming away with that puck, but Team Posa will take control. Christian Rapp going forward. Team Morgan gets the puck back. Barber sending the pass all the way up. Or his teammate just couldn't get there in time. Jordan Deagle was racing after it. Icing call, and the players will head right back into Team Morgan's zone.
Back when these two teams squared off in week 3, it was Team Posa coming out of the first period with a 4-1 advantage, and Team Morgan battled their way back. They made it close, they made it tough, but since they were down, it was just extremely tough to tie it up, to try to get the lead, and that's why I was talking about if you're Team Morgan, you don't want to fall too far behind on this one. You want to stay neck and neck with this team because once Team Posa gets a lead, they do not lose it.
Bartlett with a cross-ice pass to Chiron. Chiron tries to get that one off the backhand, couldn't get a shot off. Bartlett lost his stick, has it back again, trying to call for it. Team Morgan will send that one just out of the zone, but Team Posa keeping control of that puck. Shevlin to Byron. Wrapping around for Chiron. Sends it up. Shevlin gets it on the blue line, bringing it all the way over and into the offensive zone. Slazer taking that puck back, tries to leave behind for Siselski, but only Shevlin was there. Shevlin fighting off Quinn Fitchett. Fitchett gets it behind the net. He'll bring it up, and you talked about a high-scoring line for Team Posa. Talk about the high-scoring line for Team Morgan. And here comes Siselski. Siselski trying to rifle that one in. Saved off the pads of Webster. Siselski, Slazer, Radu, definitely a line to watch for Team Morgan. Shevlin fires in a shot, that one between the legs of Yates and saved.
You talked about the line of Slazer, Siselski, and Radu. Slazer had 2 goals and assists. Siselski had a goal and an assist, and Luke Radu had 3 goals and 2 assists in last week's loss versus Team Holtz. They did all that and still were not able to pick up the win. So that's definitely a line to watch on ice for Team Morgan.
That was definitely very close back and forth game, and we talked Team Holtz. They had seen a lot of games where they stayed in and then fell behind. They saw it again today, but that was the one game where they were able to pull ahead against Team Morgan. Hubenschmidt trying to take that one into the zone. He'll get called off sides. Head right back on the dot.
And unfortunately for Team Morgan, they're missing number 10, Solomon Tucker. Big goal scorer for them, but they do have 2 subs, and Justin Hubenschmidt and Carson Kacharski stepping in. So we'll see if the subs can prove dividends for Team Morgan.
Wainwright sends that one to Ashcroft, and he'll find top shelf. Wainwright getting another point on the day, and Pierce Ashcroft, goal number 1. Another high scorer for Team Posa, and that top line keeps cooking now, all with a point, and Team Posa up 2-0.
And if you're Team Morgan in this one, you want to answer back soon. You could give up a 3rd goal, that's fine, but I'd say if you go down 4 goals against Team Posa, sure, it may be early on if they get that. It's going to be tough.
There goes Wainwright again, trying to get that one top corner. Goes above the net. And Team Morgan had some chances in the offensive zone, but nothing too substantial. Haven't spent much time there. Need to get a bit more set up and work on that forecheck just a little bit. Team Posa all over that puck, and we've seen Team Posa in all 6 weeks. There's a reason they're undefeated. They do not slow down. From the first face-off to the final horn, they will keep pushing. So Team Morgan has to look for that response. Puck intended for Radu, finds a stick of Braum. Instead, he's going to fire that one up. Hubenschmidt just keeping it in, but Wainwright will get it right back out, sending the pass up to Ashcroft. Ashcroft slows it down. Fighting off Fitchett, tries to scoop that one in. Be saved by Yates.
Team Morgan, they've got a good set of goaltenders in Leo Yates between the pipes right now, and then Brendan Kuzbel sitting on the bench. We'll see him elevated into the second half of this game. They've got the lineup to get a win against this squad. They were close back in week 3, but going down 2-0 makes it just a little bit harder.
But then again, we've seen Team Morgan come back and
Oh,
beat
yes.
tougher odds, but another opportunity there for Team Posa, stopped off the pads of Yates. Bartlett got his own rebound and just keeping hold of that puck, having to fight off Barber. He'll finally get the pass over to Byron. Byron will wrap that one around the boards for Consolo. Consolo fighting Fonda. Fonda will win that battle. Cross-ice pass intended for Barber, but Wittorowski keeps that one in the zone. A few players getting tangled up in the net. Team Morgan looking again to try to push it out, go the other way. Fonda, Barber's calling for it. Fonda takes a shot himself. That one rings off the post. Fitchett tries to keep it in. It's unsuccessful, and here comes Bartlett the other way. Bartlett tries to get the extra pass across to Rapp. That one just kind of skittered over, got some air on it, and Rapp couldn't get a clean shot. Team Morgan entering back into the zone. Into the slot, Shivas Sends that one off the chest. And oh my goodness, I think that one went in. Originally went off the chest. The shot from Shivas hit Webster, and then a rebound opportunity. I believe Colin Barber was able to poke that one in, and Team Morgan gets their first goal of the night.
In the beautiful game of hockey, you never know when you're going to score, so just throw the puck on net and see what happens. Colin Barber going from below the goal line, banking it off the goaltender Luke Webster, and finds the first goal of the game for Team Morgan, so that's a big goal there.
And that one, it looked like the goal got off its post just a little bit. Wasn't sure if that was going to be called, and I think that's why Webster initially stopped and wasn't too sure what happened. I think a few players were waiting for a whistle there too, so a bit of an anticlimactic first goal there for Team Morgan, because I think a few players were looking to see if the goal was off his post, but it was called good goal. Barber's able to get that one in behind the goal line and get a bit of a sneaky goal in there, and Team Morgan's know to put a few of those in. They're a bit of a gritty team, as the puck got sent into the benches and both coaches were looking for it. Not quite sure where it went, but Sam Posa will get that one back over to our official, and play will continue on the ice. Zaselski winning that faceoff, trying to send that one, set up Slazer in the slot, but it's picked back up. Shivas and Fonda getting the assists on Barber's goal. That puck sent out, but Muglia does a great job getting it just at the blue line. Puck sent back to Riopel, and he's going to lose that one off the boards. Here comes Shevlin. Shevlin trying to go 5-hole, and it's buried by Leo Yates. Costly turnover there from Carson Riopel, and his goaltender bails him out.
Gosh, there is so much talent on this Team Posa roster. That chance coming there from Shevlin, but we saw the second line of Bartlett, Consolo just a minute ago. Gabe Leo on that line as well. Top to bottom, this Team Posa squad is hard to stop offensively, and I expect a lot of goals in this one, a lot of fireworks between these two fiery teams.
Halfway through the first, 10 minutes away. Team Posa leading 2-1. Zaselski took a knee there trying to get the shot. That one went wide. Another shot coming in there from Muglia, saved by the stick of Anderson. Puck tried to get sent out for Acosta, and the slot will be taken away by Aiden Cherone. Cherone pushes that one all the way up the ice for Shevlin. Shevlin to Ashcroft. Ashcroft trying to fake out Muglia. Ashcroft, good puck control there. Muglia getting the stick in, but Ashcroft continuing to fight. Players tied up in the corner, and Shevlin just going to poke that away to get control. That pass intercepted by Zaselski, pushing it forward for Slazer. Slazer trying to beat out Matt Brom. He can't, will get pushed into the corner with the puck. Hit loose, and Team Morgan will be able to keep it in. Cohen Palmer trying to push it out, and it was kept in. Ashcroft getting that one at the blue line, sends it back for Brom. Brom sending it up to Palmer. Palmer just losing that one in his stick. Slazer trying to get a piece of it, but Shevlin's going to get it, and he'll bury that one in the top corner. Ryle Shevlin all the way from the blue line makes it a 3-1 game.
This top line for Team Posa will not stop. Ryo Shevlin picking up a goal. He's already gotten an assist, so now 2 points for him. And that top line for Team Posa keeps on rolling.
Wick Tarowski with the puck deep in his own zone. Here comes Team Morgan. Carson Kacharski trying to send that one in, goes wide. Roman Wainwright picking it up. His own zone, dangerous play there up in front of the net, but he keeps control. Sending that puck all the way up the ice, and alone is Braden Bartlett. He's going for the shot, and that one's saved off the pads of Yates. Popma's able to clear it out up to Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt hitting that one into the neutral zone. Forward for Radu. He'll lose it to Wainwright.
Bartlett there was just camping on top of the line. Wainwright able to see him, feeds him, but couldn't bury the chance.
Here comes Luke Rado skating through defenders. Cherone gets his stick out and blocks the shot. Team Posa gets back possession once again. Bartlett Sending that pass for Rapp. Couldn't find the stick of Rapp. Muglia pushing it forward. Luke Radu. Muglia picks it back up on the red line, sends it back for Radu. Radu to Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt on the circle, trying to get that one in the slot to Radu. Radu just tries to sweep it in. Hubenschmidt with a rebound opportunity. He still has the puck, sends it up to Fitchett. High slot chance. Fitchett's going to hit that one. Saved by Webster. And no more rebound opportunities. Rat is going to push it forward to Consolo. Team Posa goes back the other way. Consolo going through the legs of Fitchett, but finds the stick of Carson Muglia. Muglia to Barber. Barber, the lone goal scorer for Team Morgan. He sends that one intended for the slot from Muglia. Goes far past him and into the stick of Cohen Palmer. Palmer fires a shot. That one saved in the glove of Yates. Lose it for a second and able to bury that one. 6:44 to go. Team Posa leading 3-1.
Palmer had Christian Rapp flanking him on the left side. Palmer deciding to go by himself, getting the shot on net, and Yates, who gave up a rebound, was able to cover it up. No harm, no foul.
Ashcroft keeping hold of that puck. He'll fire a shot. That one saved by Yates. It looks like it hit his helmet, and that went flying off, so we'll have a stoppage on the ice to let Yates get that helmet back on his head.
Gosh, it's so crazy to think that back when hockey was first invented, goaltenders for a long amount of time played without a helmet, without a mask, without anything. I have no idea how you were crazy enough back then to do it, but luckily in today's age of hockey, whenever the helmet pops off the goalie, that's a big dangerous play there, so they blow the whistle dead. Yates able to get his mask back on, no problem.
All good from Yates. That the mask is secure, and we have play once again. Puck sent up the ice forward for Barber, but Byron will get there first. Byron sends that one. Muglia almost had a stick on it, but it bounces past him and Consolo, bringing it back into the zone for Team Posa. Palmer fighting for the puck. 6 minutes to go in the first. Ashcroft trying to send that one up for Palmer. Chiron gets a shot off, sends it to Consolo. Consolo firing a shot right in front of Yates. He'll make the pad save. Team Posa still with the puck. Byron from the circle. That one will go wide. Ashcroft picking it back up in the corner. Puck getting sent out loose. Who will get there first? Sent up into the air. Barber's able to get a stick on it. Out into the neutral zone. Puck sent forward for Fonda. Just a bit too far out of his reach. He'll collect it behind the net. Fonda trying to go backhand on that one. Goes wide. Ashcroft regains control of the puck. Comes back the other way. Tries to fake out Riopel. He'll try to get a shot off there. Yates will make the stop and get his glove on it before anyone else can try to poke that one in the net. Just a little over 5 minutes to play in the first. And Team Posa just all over that puck. Team Morgan has the one goal, but nothing else offensively for the Blue Sweaters.
Ashcroft with that last chance there for Team Posa, and taking you back to the offensive zone pressure before that by Posa. They're lucky that, or Team Morgan, lucky that they did not let up a goal, because instead of puck watching, all the players were puck hounding, and all of them got caught up in the middle of the ice, leaving two men right in front from Team Posa all alone. They couldn't get the goal there, so Team Morgan dodging a bullet. They got to hang on in this one. They don't want to let Team Posa get the next goal.
Shevlin coming in, using some nice stick work there. And they'll get the next goal. Shevlin buries that one top shelf, and Shevlin gets his second of the night. And Ryan, I know you're keeping some stats over there. How many combined points do we have between Shevlin, Wainwright, and Ashcroft now?
Let's see. We got 4 goals and 2 assists. And I think I'm missing an assist, so maybe 4 goals and 3 assists.
I believe Shevlin has 2 assists and now 2 goals. So 4 points total, 7 points, and we're not even through the first period. Brom getting the assist on that one. Bartlett firing the puck in. That one's blocked by Riopel. Jack White trying to send that one back. Riopel wrapping around the boards. Brom's there first. Right back to Riopel. He'll send that one for Saselski. Saselski to Slazer. Slazer couldn't get a clean shot off that one. Racosta trying to send it back to Slazer. Saselski from the high slot, and it just trickles in. Webster made the block, but it got behind him and slowly trickled into the net. Some gritty, interesting goals coming from Team Morgan, but a goal is a goal. And Max Saselski gets goal number 2 for Team Morgan. 4-2 game with 4:12 to go in the first.
That's a big goal there from Team Morgan, stopping the little streak that Team Posa had and getting one right back, making it yet another 2-goal deficit. That's the first point of the game for Max Saselski, and I'm sure he's going to get more. He is one of the best players on Team Morgan's squad, and he lights the lamp there.
Wiktorowski to Palmer. Palmer sending that one all the way up to Consolo. Consolo trying to push past Muglia. Riopel getting the assist, sending that one to Saselski in the high slot. He had a bit of a wild goal as Webster got a bit on the puck and it just trickled past him. Sharon gets that one at the red line, fakes out Costa, just dancing on the blue line, and he'll bring it into the zone. Consolo in the corner, fighting off Patma. 3 minutes to go as that one saved in between the pads of Leo Yates.
That shot coming there from Brandon Consolo out of Beverly Hills, Michigan. He had 2 goals in last week's victory versus Team Miller and had a close one there as it fell between the legs of Yates, but he was able to squeeze the legs and hold on.
Multiple players tangled up in the corner trying to get that loose puck. Skitters out into some open ice. A light shot taken by Wiktorowski. No real harm there, trickles wide. Consolo with the pass to Rapp. Sticks clashing and just able to hit it out into the neutral zone was Team Morgan, but Sharon's right there at the center circle to bring it back in. Sharon to Rapp. Rapp trying to get that one through. Yates had some traffic in front of him, but is able to locate that puck and get it up in his glove.
I talked about Team Morgan earlier on in this one. Puck hounding towards the puck. Now they were caught a little bit puck watching there as Team Posa had a great chance with some open players crashing towards the net, but good save there by Leo Yates. Keeps his team in this one.
2:35 to go in the first. 2-goal game. Team Posa leading 4-2. Team Morgan with the puck back in their own zone. Now here they come, pushing it the other way. Racing down the ice is Luke Radu. Radu keeping control of that puck for himself. Just keeps it on the edge of the blue line, goes into the slot, takes the shot, and with the glove save, Luke Webster hasn't seen too much action down there, but through traffic, he's able to make the save.
Through traffic, indeed. I'm not sure how Webster got a clean look on that one, but flashes the leather, makes the save.
And right off the faceoff once again, Luke Radu. That one just bouncing in toward Webster. He'll be able to get that one in his pads. Take another faceoff on the left circle. Puck caught up in some skates. Team Morgan comes away with it, just trying to push that one in. But couldn't. Fitchett keeps it in. Hubenschmidt sending that one to Radu. It's lost. Looks like Webster couldn't find it. Some six tangled up there, but the puck didn't cross the line. So Webster will get the save.
And another great chance there from Luke Radu. And you got to watch out for him. Had a 5-point game last week. He's 4th in the league with 11 points overall coming into this game. He's a very talented winger for Team Morgan. And it looks like because of those after whistle antics on a Luke Webster, the draw is going to be brought back all the way to the Team Morgan side, and I think rightfully so. It was kind of a poke check onto Webster after he held it.
We're going to actually have a power play for Team Morgan. Carson Kacharski heading to the box there. I believe I saw that one was for hooking after that whistle.
That makes
Had
sense.
his stick up in the goalie's face there and kind of trying to knock that one out of Webster's hands. Can't do that, but Team Morgan going to get a shorthanded opportunity right there. Bounces off the pipe. And Team Posa, not a team you want to give a power play opportunity to. They will take that open ice and they will use it. Wainwright coming in. Wainwright fires that one. There goes behind the net. Puck cleared by Team Morgan. Chasing after it's Avery Byron with Radu hot on his tail.
We've seen a lot of shorthanded goals in between the young guns that play Tuesdays and the junior prospects that play today. Luke Radu coming close about 30 seconds ago, ringing that one off the post.
Wainwright going into the slot, skating through defenders. Just a bit of a light shot goes off Yates' pads. An attempt to clear there from Potma. Byron's going to fire that one in. Just tipped off the glove of Yates. Muglia picks it up behind his own net.
I like that shot there from the point by Byron. Cohen Palmer was posted up in front trying to give him a generous tip, but Palmer couldn't connect, and a big save by
Puck
Yates.
set up for Barber. He will clear it. Now another short-handed opportunity. Jack Chivas just not even taking any shots yet, just going circles and burning the clock with the puck, taking all that time. Why not just wait for the right opportunity
Why
and
not?
skate in circles for as long as you can? He'll lose it, but Barber's there with him, but Wainwright will get that back and picked up by Muglia. He'll wrap it around the boards. Team Morgan just burning that clock on the power play. 15 seconds to go. Christian Rapp gets a long pass up the ice. He's stopped by 3 defenders, gets held up, and time will expire there in the period, not the power play. 9 seconds left in the power play for Team Posa, but Team Morgan, great job by them. Spent a lot of time just burning that clock, but it's a 4-2 game heading into the second. Still very close. Team Posa started out hot, but Team Morgan starting to find that momentum.
We'll see if this momentum for Team Morgan will continue into the second. They still got 9 seconds of penalty time to kill off, but shorthanded, they have had more chances on the power play than Team Posa had. Team Posa in this one jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and then Colin Barber getting one for Team Morgan before Team Posa built another 2. They had a 4-1 lead, but it's after 20 minutes, 4-2 in favor of Team Posa. So we'll see. We got a lot of action left, and we've seen a lot of comebacks. This one's far from over to wrap up the regular season of Week 6, the Junior Prospects. It's been a fun one, and we got playoffs coming up next week.
And we've seen every goal coming from that top line of Team Posa tonight. Shevlin with 2, Wainwright with 1, Ashcroft with 1, and each of them having at least 1 assist. So that top line will definitely be one to watch. They'll have a few seconds left on the power play. Maybe one more opportunity. Consolo sending across for Bartlett. Bartlett couldn't get any shots. Barber's going to take it away, and the power play will expire. Team Morgan gets the penalty kill and is back to even strength. Racing is Wiktorowski. He'll wrap that one around for Bartlett. Bartlett trying to send that one into the slot. Brom will get a tip in on it, but it'll be hit back out. Potma will go chase back in his own zone. A lot of conversation going from the benches tonight. Kacharski gets a stick on that, but have it called back for icing. That was on the length of the ice, and we'll go right back into Team Morgan's zone.
Team Morgan, I like this momentum that they've had, but now it's Team Posa coming off the man advantage, working some offense together, and they get this draw.
Barber up to Radu. Radu tries to put that one up for Fonda. He'll push off Wiktorowski, get the shot off. Wiktorowski there to pick up the rebound. Players tangled up in the corner. Kacharski and Barber fighting for it. Kacharski sends that one up to Potma. A shot there coming from Deagle. Saved by Luke Webster. And again, Webster, the only goaltender here today for Team Posa, so he's going to play full 60 minutes, where Yates will only get the first half, and then Brendan Kuzbel stepping in for Team Morgan.
And Webster, he's a really good goalie for Team Posa. Put up a heck of a performance in a last week victory versus Team Miller. So unfortunately for Team Morgan, you're going to have to face one of the hotter goaltenders in the league for a full 60. So they got a lot of work to do.
Brom coming in, that one blocked off the skate of JP Potma. Rapp keeps it in at the blue line, trying to send that one behind him. Rom will play it out in the neutral zone. Puck sent all the way up for Slazer. Couldn't get a stick on it. Wiktorowski will pick it up behind his own net. Wiktorowski pushing that puck up. Shevlin to Wainwright. Wainwright trying to get through Potma. Potma will just poke it away. Wainwright will chase it in the corner. Players tangled up. Wainwright can't come away with it for a second. Puck gets sent out to loose ice. Byron has it for Team Posa. Fires in a shot, goes wide. Rapp couldn't get his stick on it. Siselski bringing it back the other way. Max Siselski over to Racosta. Racosta trying to send that one back to Siselski, waiting in front of the net, but Byron gets a stick on it, sends it up for Rapp. Rapp racing into the zone, sends that one into the slot. No one there but Team Morgan. Siselski trying to get it up to Racosta. Chiron finds it. Siselski and Chiron will fight for it. Fitchett joining in. Here comes Shevlin. Shevlin firing a shot. That one saved into the chest of Leo Yates. Shevlin looking for that hat trick. 3 minutes away in the second.
Shevlin, I'm pretty sure the only player on the top line for Team Posa to not get a hat trick this season. So he sits on 2 goals. He's close and he had a great chance there.
Team Posa with the puck. Palmer has a pass caught in the stick of his defender, so puck will get sent out to the neutral zone, but Chiron, just before it can enter into his team's own zone, he'll take it back the other way. Thrown to Bartlett. Bartlett going around the net. Fighting off Riopel. Bartlett taking himself, going into the slot, and he'll lose it between sticks. Get it back right there and go on the outside of the net, picked up by Siselski. Siselski taking the puck around the corner. Puck bouncing a little bit, and he just never had full control of that. It was in his stick, but it seemed like it was just bouncing. It was taken away by Team Posa. Consolo pushed that one forward. Siselski gets there before Chiron. But then Siselski sending it back, finds a stick of Consolo. Saw some frustration from there. Consolo coming in. That one hit off the stick of Siselski, goes wide. Chiron keeps that one in at the blue line. Pass off to Bartlett. Bartlett fires that one in off the stick of Siselski, getting another block there. Goes up into the netting.
Braden Bartlett, number 10 for Team Posa. You got to keep an eye on him. He is such a speedy, shifty player, able to stick handle in tight. I love how he flips his hips, too, while he's skating. If he wants to curve around the far side, he'll flip his hips backside, and it doesn't look like he's even... He makes it look so smooth. It doesn't look like he's even doing it. Very, very talented skater for Team Posa.
And a great job by Siselski. Had the puck, gave it away, and then had 2 great block shots on some good chances for Team Posa. We'll get a stoppage on the ice and head back to Team Posa's zone. Leave a high sticking call there. No penalty, but just a face-off and an offensive chance for Team Morgan if they can win this.
And Team Morgan has spent a lot of time in their defensive zone. I was going to say that draw would have been big to win there. Icing waved off.
Ashcroft gets there first. White keeps it in, sends a long pass across the zone for Shevlin. Shevlin trying to send that one behind for Wiktorowski, and it's taken away by Radu. Radu streaking down the ice. Taking the shot. That one saved by Webster. Christian Rapp coming the other way. Rapp tries to go between the legs of Deagle. He can't. Deagle will just poke that one out. White keeps it in. Sends that one into the slot. Mugli is there, taken away by Shevlin. Shevlin getting tangled up with players. Puck loose, and oh my goodness! Can't tell if that was off the stick of Shevlin, but I believe Rapp was the one who got it in. Shevlin breaking in and caused Yates to go down on his side, and Rapp using his height, that wingspan, to poke it into the back of the net.
And the assists go into Shevlin there, so now he's up to 2 goals and 2 assists already. Christian Rapp with the goal there, picking up goal number 1.
Team Posa goal scored by number 46, Christian Rapp,
assisted by number 18, Raul Chaplin with 15.
Both of them in there, and they're causing some chaos in front of Yates. You've seen a few of those. As Wainwright fires that one in, saved off the pads, bounces all the way back out. White with it on the blue line. White fires that one in. Stopped by Team Morgan. Hubenschmidt trying to come the other way. He'll lose that puck. Sent up for Muglia. Muglia to Radu, and Radu will get that one top shelf. Quick response there from Team Morgan. 5-3 with 14:42 to go.
And that's a big goal, answering the bell right after Team Posa pushed it to a 3-goal gap. Luke Radu getting his first goal of the game. Great timing there, showing off the nice quick little hands, roofing it glove side onto Webster, and it's back down once more to a 2-goal deficit for Team Morgan.
Puck left out in the slot. Picked up by Hubenschmidt, who got the goal, got the assist on the Radu goal. Sent that one back for Shivas. Radu with the puck again, leaves it in front for Hubenschmidt, tries to poke that one in, goes wide. Radu gets it, sends it out. Just kept in by Riopel, but it'll be picked back up by Bartlett. Bartlett sending that one forward for Wainwright, just a bit too far. Yates will hit it out into the corner. Wainwright getting it behind the net. Trying to skate through defenders. We'll send that one all the way up for Braun. Braun firing a shot, and that one saved into the chest of Yates. So Team Morgan on the rush, got a quick response, but now having to go back and defend in their own zone as Team Posa going to keep firing away. Rapp trying to get that one out of the corner as it's taken away. Fonda pushes it up for Barber. Barber using that speed, gets out to the puck. He has an opportunity there. Barber firing that one in, goes wide. Kucharski couldn't get it in the corner. Puck gets sent out. Barber chasing after it. Barber, send that pass across, pass up to Carson Kucharski. Puck gets sent right back the other way. Fitchett playing it back in his own zone. Up to Kucharski on the red line. Kucharski trying to push past Byron. He gets picked off. Deagle trying to come in and intercept that pass. Palmer gets it, and Deagle finds it again. Deagle pass up to Kucharski. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Him and Byron will fight out in the corner. Kucharski coming away with it. Sends that one up into the slot. No one there. Loose in the corner. Brom and Kucharski fighting for it. Brom goes down. Just sent out of the zone, but Barber has control. Puck wrapped around the boards for Kucharski. Kucharski to Fitchett. Fitchett trying to get that one to Fonda. He couldn't get a stick on it to get any shots off. Barber picks it up in the corner. Barber to Fonda. Goes to the back of the net. Puck left out in the slot. Opportunity there for Slazer. Just came into the game. He'll get 2 shots off. Both saved by Luke Webster. 12:26 to go. Team Morgan getting that momentum back offensively.
Brandon Slazer, we haven't mentioned his name often in this one, but he's an offensive dynamo for Team Morgan squad. Got 2 goals and an assist last week and gets a second opportunity of the game there. He just signed to the Springfield Junior Blues yesterday, or not yesterday, last week.
And right off the face-off, Slazer got a shot off there, just went wide. Bartlett picking it up for Team Posa, bringing the puck the other way, gets tripped up at center ice, but still keeps control of the puck. Wraps that one around the boards. No one there for Team Posa. Riopel just sending that one up for Slazer. He's to fight Consolo. Puck up, and Wiktorowski's going to win that race against Slazer.
Gosh, what a nifty pass by Riopel there. Able to get it to Slazer. He didn't even look over his shoulder. He just knew he was there.
Bartlett getting the puck in the neutral zone and sends that pass intended for Ashcroft to Slazer, but Slazer will be picked off by Wiktorowski. Consolo with the puck, leaves it for Bartlett. Bartlett with the stick work, fires that one in, goes wide. Ashcroft bringing it back around On the slot onto the left circle, fires that one cross ice.
Oh.
Wiktorowski trying to get that one in, just goes wide. You saw his frustration there.
He wants that one back for sure.
Saselski pushing in front of Sharon. He'll get the shot off, and Slazer was looking to poke it in. He couldn't. But he'll pick it up in the corner after fight off Wiktorowski. Muglia with the puck, trying to send it into the slot. Picked up by Chiron, and Muglia will get it right back and bring it in. Muglia leaving it behind for Saselski. Saselski couldn't get a clean shot, but he'll keep control of the puck.
And if Muglia didn't glove that down to his stick, both Ashcroft and Consolo were going to go in on a 2-on-0 breakaway. So great play there by Muglia, gloving that down to his stick, stopping that chance.
Puck past Potma, but he'll pick it up, and he'll fight with Consolo right behind the net, but give teammates time to come down into the zone. Shot fired there, and Leo Yates flashes the leather, makes the glove save. 10:21 to go.
And surprisingly, Leo Yates has had himself a breather in net. It's been Team Morgan offensively putting the pressure on Team Posa as they trail only by 2 goals, nearing the halfway point in the last game of the regular season for Michigan Elite Hockey Junior prospects.
Deagle wrapping that one around for Chivas. Chivas to Radu. Radu fires that puck up to Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt has a lot of open ice. He's going to use that speed and just loses the puck there. Goes behind the net, but Radu with an opportunity. He couldn't get a clean shot off, and Wainwright will take it away. It's still back in his own zone. He'll send it to Rapp. Just poked by Deagle. No one there for Team Morgan. Rapp will pick it back up. Rapp scoring the last goal for Team Posa. Looking to go for the wraparound. He can't get a shot. Wainwright with an opportunity, saved off the shoulder of Yates. Wainwright tries to go for another. Too many defender sticks. He'll send it out to Jack White. White pushing it up for Cohen Palmer. Palmer firing a shot, and he'll bury that one. Yates tried to get the glove safe, and it just gets over his glove. So as we head into the break, Team Posa will get one more, 6-3 with 9:31 to go as we head into the break here. Team Posa definitely firing and staying dominant, but we've seen Team Morgan beat tougher odds, and we'll see what they can do in the second half. Coming back in, a new goaltender will be in for Team Morgan, Brendan Kuzbel. We're going to send it to a quick break, and hopefully Ryan will get a chance to chat with Ryle Shevlin when we come back. You're watching Michigan Elite Hockey. Welcome back in. We're heading back to the second half of this one. Team Posa leading 6-3, but we're going to send it down to Ryan, who's standing by with Ryle Shevlin, who already has 5 points on the night. Ryan, take it away.
Sis, how you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Shooting the puck really well, playing as a team pretty well.
And you guys are looking to go undefeated. You got one tie on the season, but haven't lost, and you're up 3 goals. What do you guys got to do to close this one out?
Play the same way every day or every game and keep scoring goals, just win.
About halfway through the season, you got, I'll say, elevated to the top line of Roman Wainwright and Pierce Ashcroft. Talk about how those guys play.
They're amazing. I mean, they shoot the puck well, they pass the puck well, and they get the job done.
Now we've seen a lot of comebacks in Michigan Elite Hockey. We've seen Team Morgan, who's down 3 goals, come back from a 8-goal deficit earlier on in this season. What do you guys do to make sure you don't let them get back in this one?
Change absolutely nothing and keep playing our game, honestly.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You don't have a hat trick on the season yet.
No, not yet.
There you go. So your 2 goals, you're looking for it. I got to get a prediction for you. You finish in with 3 goals, finish into 4. What do you want?
I'm looking for 5, honestly.
Looking for 5. I don't think we've had somebody score 5 goals in one game, so that would be a first in the last week of regular season. So just moments away here from the second half. Thanks for joining me, Ryle, and good luck on the 5 goals, man.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We'll throw it back to Mary Klein up in the booth.
Thanks so much, Ryan. Nice to hear from Shevlin as him, Wainwright, and Ashcroft, that top line for Team Posa, contributing all the goals so far in this one. But Team Morgan, goals from Max Siselski, Luke Radu, and Colin Barber have this one at a 6-3 game. Definitely a lot of excitement, and we've seen Team Morgan in weeks prior go down quite a few goals and still able to come back, make it a close game. Definitely going to come out fighting this one, as we said last week of the regular season. But I know Sam Posa, as a coach, he is ready to take his team all the way, win this one. He's determined, has had a very impressive 5-0 season, looking to make it 6-0 and stay perfect. But Team Morgan definitely not going to make it easy for them, coached by Luke Morgan. His team has a lot of fight in them, and Luke Webster will be looking to stay warm and stay in the net for the whole game for Team Posa, while Brendan Kuzbel should be stepping in, giving Leo Yates a break and getting some fresh skates on the ice there for Team Morgan and net. Welcome Ryan back in the booth. How was that chat with Ryle?
Oh, that was great. Sorry to throw it to you a little bit early, but we had a good chat with Ryle Shevlin there. And I asked him, he's 2 goals away. He hasn't gotten, or he's 2 goals right now. He hasn't got a hat trick. I asked him, do you want the hat trick? He says, I want 5 goals. So we haven't had somebody get 5 goals in a game yet. We'll see if Ryle Shevlin can complete the 2 steps above the hat trick, 1 step above the 4-goal game, the elite trick. We don't have a name for 5 goals in one game. I don't think it's happened yet, but interesting conversation with him. He kept it short and sweet and just said, hey, we need to play the game we've still been playing, and we've been playing good. He talked about Roman Wainwright and Pierce Ashcroft, very high talent players on his line that he got kind of elevated onto halfway through the season, and they want to hold on to this lead. They want to stay undefeated, and Team Morgan, they've had some comebacks. He's aware of that. So we'll see if Team Posa, holding on to a 6-3 lead right now, can convert it into a undefeated regular season.
You mentioned the 5 goals. I think the highest we've seen is 4. I know Pierce Ashcroft had 4 goals in his last game. I love the ambition from Shevlin. Hey, aim for the top. Absolutely. And just keep that going. And Team Posa, like I said, just before you came back, Ryan, definitely going to be firing, but we've seen Team Morgan beat odds before. We've seen them in a lot of close comeback games. They had a really hard-fought game last week where they fell, and they're going to try to look to get a little bit of comeback. In that game against Team Holtz, they had to come back. It was both games against Team Holtz where they came back, won one of them, fell in the other, but they're absolutely a team that can do it as we're underway here. 9:30 to go in the second. Team Posa leading 6-3.
And last week against Team Holtz, they did fall 12-10 at the end of it. but they were 7 goals down. They stormed their way all the way back to 10-9, and then that's when Team Holtz finally woke up again and claimed their first win. But Team Morgan, very, very capable of a multi-goal comeback.
The first thing they got to do if they want that comeback, though, get it out of the defensive zone. Team Posa has been all over that puck offensively. But here comes Jack Chivas. Chivas trying to fire that one, just bounces off the post, going for that low angle shot. Ashcroft bringing it over for Team Posa, fighting off Patma. Puck behind the net, sends it in front for Wainwright. And Kuzbel making his first save of the game. That one got stuck in his pads. Wainwright would poke it in after, but the whistle was blown, so that's not going to count for anything.
Let me tell you, as a goaltender, even though it's after the whistle, you absolutely hate when something like that happens. Just a friendly little poke there into the net by Wainwright after the whistle, but if you're Kuzbel, that might put some fire underneath your feet and give him the momentum that he wants brought into this game halfway through.
Now here comes Team Morgan going for the tip in there. Was Fonda, and he saw immediate hands to the head. He was so close to having that one, just went wide. Bartlett leaves that one behind him, poked away by Slazer. You hear wheels coming from that Morgan bench. They know Slazer has him. He fires that one and just pokes it into the back of the net. Sends the first one into the boards. He'll get the rebound and slide it past Luke Anderson. 6-4, they 12 to go. He, in fact, used those wheels. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Brandon Slazer getting his first of the night.
That's a big goal there from Team Morgan, coming right off the break, starting the momentum in their favor. And just seconds before that chance, Slazer almost assisted Fonda, who missed it backdoor. 20 seconds right after, Slazer goes right down. His first shot saved, second shot, low angle, goes right in. Big goal there for Brendan Slazer.
And that one, I don't know if it was a save. Think just went wide, bounced off the boards, and he got his own rebound off the boards and was able to poke it right back in. Webster just wasn't quite ready. But now here comes Team Posa the other way. Riopel trying to send that one out of the zone. He'll get it to Luke Radu. You hear wheels coming again from that bench. Radu, that one just looks like it got past Webster, but went right back out, never crossed the line. That would have been a huge goal for Luke Radu. But instead, Bartlett will pick up the puck for Team Posa, come racing down the length of the ice. He'll fire that shot wide. Rapp picks it up on the left circle. Picked off by Saselski. Saselski and Bartlett fighting for it in the corner. Rapp went in that battle. Bartlett trying to sweep that one in. Goes above the head of Brendan Kuzbel. Justin Huben-Schmidt trying to push that one forward, but we'll send it into the Team Posa bench. We'll take a face-off in the neutral zone.
The last game of the regular season. And we've got a good one between Team Posa and Team Morgan. I would say two of the highest flying offenses in this Junior Prospect Summer Draft League. And even though it's been Team Posa controlling the game and controlling
it all the way into the zone himself, using that speed, tried to send it behind. The miscommunication there. He tried to leave that one up for Acosta, but only Palmer there. Wainwright to Palmer in an open net for Palmer. He will bury that one. Kuzbel so focused on Wainwright coming in with speed, didn't even see Palmer coming in the back door, and he will bury it. Team Posa responds right there, 7-4.
And that's just Roman Wainwright being an offensive dynamo, drawing the attention of the goaltender, Kuzbel. Usually it's a goaltender that'll face the shooter and then leave the second man for the defense. Well, sadly, nobody was there defensively for him to tie up Cohen Palmer. So Roman Wainwright making it look a little easy there, giving it to Palmer for the goal.
Wainwright picking up the assist there. And here comes Palmer and Wainwright once again.
They don't play on a line often, but looks like they got some chemistry going midway through this one.
Braun with the puck on the right circle, sending that one into Palmer, who's waiting in the slot. Barber gets a stick on that. Send it one into neutral zone, but Palmer is there to pick it up. He'll lose that one in open ice. Wainwright gets a tip just back to Shevlin. Shevlin to Wainwright. Wainwright on the right circle fires that one into the chest of Kuzbel. Everyone on the ice seeming to stop there as the puck was left out. Racosta able to poke it away, but Shevlin picking it back up. Wainwright fighting for the puck in the corner, keeping control of it. Popma's there just to poke it away. Pacharski hit it out just into the zone. Shevlin picks it back up. 4:43 to go in the second. Braum entering and leaves it behind for Shevlin. Shevlin firing a shot saved into the chest of Brendan Kuzbel. He'll bury up that rebound opportunity.
Ryo Shevlin looking for the third goal of the game, looking for his first hat trick of the season. We talked to him midway through this. He doesn't want 3, he wants 5. He had a chance there, but Kuzbel gobbling that one up.
Jerome to Bartlett. Bartlett fires that one in, gets caught up in the skates of Consolo. He couldn't get a stick on it. Coming the other way. Chivas sends that one to Slazer. Slazer losing it to Wiktorowski, gets wrapped around the boards. Popma's there. Popma to Chivas. Jack Chivas firing, that one goes wide. Muglia keeps it in. Muglia back to Chivas. Chivas just trying to poke that one past Cherone. He can't. Cherone hits it out for Ashcroft. Ashcroft to Consolo. Consolo taking himself, getting tied up between defenders. Cherone's there to pick it up. Cherone firing a shot. That one goes wide.
Delayed penalty right now on Team Morgan.
That one will just touch the stick of Chivas.
Pretty sure this one's going on a tripping call on Team Morgan, as spilling to the ice in the mid slot was Consolo. So the team that doesn't need to be on the man advantage, they're up 3 goals, is going to get one.
Fonda sitting in the box for that tripping call, and we'll see in the other power play opportunity we saw for Team Morgan. Team Posa spent more time with that puck, and we've seen, or excuse me, no, Team Posa had the power play, and Team Morgan spent more time with that puck. See if they can do it again. They had the successful penalty kill. They're going to really have to fight for this one.
They're going to have to fight for it, too, as Wainwright's on the ice of a number of good offensive players as well.
Puck getting sent all the way
back
to Webster.
A weird icing call on the power play. I think the referee just forgetting there that there was a man advantage. A little bit of an oopsie, but it's okay.
Nope, we're going to actually have a call there on Wainwright.
Oh.
So we're going to have some 4v4 hockey.
That makes sense then. Sorry, I played the referee on a little bit of a blunder. Referees are never wrong, right?
Never question the referee.
Never, ever. I should never question them. The stripes are always right.
Had a hooking call there on Wainwright. In the back, so the puck was forward. Might not have seen that one, but he will sit. So now some 4v4 hockey, and that's the best thing you can do to draw that penalty out when you're on the penalty kill, and at least have it even, have a lot of open ice, and maybe get an opportunity to get a goal. And Team Morgan will have just about maybe 20 seconds on the power play.
But the 4-on-4 opens up the ice for, I've said it once, I'll say it again, a lot of talented offensemen on the ice, and you get more open ice, you get more chances.
Pass intended for Fitchett. He had to chase after that one, got past him. Cherone sends one up for Palmer. Siselski said it from the ice. He yelled, "That's an icing." So we have a few players calling it out here for the refs. Keep them on their toes. Let them know. And goodbye, Siselski, to see that one. Him and Fitchett going to laugh about it now, and they'll head right back into the offensive zone. 51 seconds left in Fonda's penalty. 1:24 remaining in Wainwright's. 2:30 to go in the second period.
They were laughing about it, Wainwright and number 8, Fitchett, but I think they also were making a plan there right off the draw, as Sosowski tried to draw it back into Fidget's stick.
Muglia sends that one deep into the zone, wrapping it around the boards. Picked up by Hubenschmidt. Chiron's going to find the puck. 20 seconds remaining in Fonda's penalty. Consolo firing a shot. That one goes wide. Wraps all the way down the length of the ice. Byron will chase it. 10 seconds remaining in Fonda's penalty. Team Morgan will get about 30 seconds on the man advantage. And they have the power play now, but Team Posa has the puck. Consolo and Hubenschmidt fighting for it. That puck left out for Shevlin. A shorthanded opportunity, and that one will get buried by Brendan Kuzbel. So 20 seconds remaining in the power play for Team Morgan, and a shot coming from Team Posa.
We've seen a lot of short-handed bids in both the Young Guns and the Junior Prospect Summer Draft League, so I really thought Ryo Shevlin was going to give us a go and give us our first short-handed goal of the game, but now that forces Team Posa to take an offensive zone draw, and hey, if you're a man down and you could get an offensive zone draw, that's just music to your ears.
Another shot taken there. Saved by Kuzbel. Shot coming from Bartlett, far in the corner. 11 seconds in Wainwright's penalty. It looks like Team Morgan won't get any opportunities on the man advantage, although they'll win the faceoff right there. They have 10 seconds. With 5 skaters, Radu tried to leave it behind. Ashcroft picked it up, and that will expire Wainwright's penalty. Just about a minute remaining in the second. Team Posa leading 7-4. Wainwright back out on the ice. Ashcroft breaking through defenders. Gets tangled up with Radu, but still able to keep control of that puck. He'll leave it for Wainwright. Wainwright trying to send that one in. Has it taken away by Radu. Wainwright finds it again on the right side. Fires that one. Goes wide. Goes all the way to length of the ice. Brom's going to have to chase after it. 40 seconds to go.
What a quick wrister there from Wainwright. Barely even winds it up, but it comes off his stick at 85+ miles per hour. Jeez.
And here he comes again. Ashcroft gets the pass. Ooh. Chaos in front of the net, and Radu's able to get in there before anyone on Team Posa can poke it past Kuzbel, who was down. I like the estimate back there on the speed of the shot.
I think I maybe gave him a little bit more MPH than I should have, but hey, it looks like around 85, right?
I don't know.
We'll get the speed gun out for playoffs.
Radu went out there, and there was no call. Team Morgan not too happy about that. Kuzbel with some nice saves there. Byron winding up, fires a shot. Kuzbel saved. Puck still loose, and time will expire there, and probably luckily there for Kuzbel and Team Morgan, as puck was loose, and Wainwright was the player that was right there. So kind of feel good to hear that sound when you know that that's a dangerous opportunity there. So we'll take a quick pause here before we head into the third. Team Posa up 7-4.
But more importantly, Team Morgan hanging around, and we've mentioned how this Team Morgan squad, they came back from a 7-goal deficit earlier this season. This one's only a 3, and sure, it's against a great squad, an undefeated squad in Team Posa, but they've shown they could do it. They've got the fire underneath their feet, and they've definitely got the players to do so. It's been back and forth, but Team Morgan doing what they need to stay at sniffing distance of that lead. They're down 3, but a lot could happen in 20 minutes of play, and I expect some fireworks for the last game of our regular season before we jump into playoffs next week.
Heading into the third, underway, 20 minutes to go in this one. Team Posa looking to stay perfect, but Team Morgan, a team that we know can fight from behind, has 20 minutes to get themselves back into this one. Shevlin without his stick. He'll pick it back up as that shot gets wrapped around the boards. Barber couldn't get a stick on it. Shevlin will send it back for Wiktorowski. Wiktorowski getting hit. Barber picking it up. Barber up to Deagle. Deagle sending it all the way across for Racosta. Racosta on the right circle. Fires that one in. Trying to get the tip in there, and coming down on it is Luke Webster. Fitchett tried to just poke that one past him. Webster able to get on top of it.
And a part of the game as a goaltender that people don't really value too much, it's the awareness of where the puck is in your pads. you can really feel it when it hits you, but when it's moving around and it's trickling, when you're not sure where it is, it's really hard to know where that puck is. So if you're a goalie and you could pinpoint exactly where it hits off of you and where it trickles to on your body, that's just a part of the game that is very, very hard to develop and just a skill that goes underrated.
Charsky had the puck behind the net. He will lose it to Consolo. Consolo pushing it forward for Wainwright. Costa, Kacharsky, Wainwright, and Consolo fighting for it on the boards, and Wainwright comes away with it. Wainwright beating Barber. Just him and Muglia. More skaters coming in. He'll leave that one in the slot. Consolo picks it up as that one was just slow to trickle out to some open ice. Wiktorowski firing a shot all the way from the blue line. Saved by Kuzbel.
Lucas Wiktorowski taking a substitution after that shot. Man, he had a great chance earlier on in this one from Wainwright. Open net back door, couldn't bury it. He had a good chance there to at least spark a rebound, spark an assist, but wasn't going in for him.
Barber comes away with that faceoff, sends it up for Carson Kacharsky. Kacharsky wraps it around the boards. Braum is there. He'll fight Racosta for it. Puck gets sent up to Wainwright. Wainwright to Bartlett. Bartlett using that speed to push up the ice, fighting Kacharsky. Consolo taking it behind the net, back to Bartlett. Bartlett and Barber fighting. Deagle goes in to help him, and Barber comes away with it, sends that one all the way up the ice, intended for Slazer, and Sharon's able just to get out in front of it before Slazer could have a breakaway opportunity. But here's Carson Muglia with a chance. He'll fire that one, go for a rebound opportunity. Puck still loose. Slazer comes in and goes wide. Muglia, Barber couldn't keep a hold of it, chasing it back in the neutral zone. He'll send it all the way back to Kuzbel. Kuzbel wasn't quite ready for that. Glad he had time to set up as that puck was coming his way from Barber.
Normally a play that doesn't happen there, as Colin Barber, usually a forward, decide to use his goalie on defense.
Puck to Slazer, shot there by Shivas. Still loose, no one able to poke it in. Shivas picks it back up. Slazer wrapping around for Fonda. Shot fired in there from Potma, and that one will be saved by Luke Webster.
Webster seeing through the sea of bodies on that shot there, able to get a good look at it and gobble it up, but man, there were about 3 or 4 people in the lane of that shot that could have taken away his vision. Team Morgan right now, they've got some offensive momentum to start the third as they trail by 3.
Puck and sent up into the air. Shivas able to fire off a shot. Saved by the glove of Luke Webster. Take another face-off now just on the left circle.
And my key to the third period, if you want to win this game, is stay ahead of the game. And what I mean by that is every shift, try to be on the offense. So when Team Posa clears it, they're too tired, they got to change, and you can get the puck right back, and they're doing it right now as Team Morgan.
Potma fired that one, saved by Webster. Rebound opportunity, no one there. Fitchett. Heading around for Shivas. Shivas to Slazer, and Slazer loses that one, takes a spill out on the ice. Karcharski diving to the ice, trying to spin around and just keep that puck in. Coming the other way. Shevlin leaves it for Rapp. Rapp sending that one all the way across. Puck controlled now by Byron. Byron trying to send the pass. Potma will get a stick on it. Slazer going forward. Chivas just trying to get it past, goes off the skate of Byron. Shevlin had an opportunity, stopped by Fitchett. He'll 7 it up for Ashcroft. And some great defensive plays there from Team Morgan with the poke checks, just to keep any shots from leaving a stick of a Team Posa player. 4 minutes away in the third. And here comes Team Morgan racing across the ice. Slazer has the puck, takes the shot, and he'll bury that right corner. Slazer finding that one in the back of the net. Goal number 2, top corner from that left circle. 7-5 now.
That's a huge goal coming from the newly signed Springfield Junior Blue. Brendan Slazer picking the top corner near side. Not much Luke Webster could do. And if you're Team Morgan, that's the goal you need. That kicks off the goal scoring in the third. That cuts the lead down to 2. And they've been on the gas pedal. They've been the team that's put the pedal to the metal to start this third, and they get rewarded.
Team Morgan goal scored by number 19, Brandon
Hubenschmidt loses it to Chiron.
17, Kate Cleveland, and number 12, Jack Chivas with 15:45 left in the third.
Wainwright going for the answer. Finds the wrong side of the net there. It goes off the back. Wainwright, 3 shots there all going wide. He keeping that puck to himself and trying to fire. He will lose it. Saselski with a long cross ice pass to Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt has options. He'll fire that one himself. It'll go wide. Saselski there, some nice stick work to keep control of it. And Team Morgan will lose that puck pushed up in front for Wainwright. Saselski couldn't get a stick on it. Wainwright fires a shot. That one saved off the pads of Kuzbel, and Wainwright will take a spill onto the ice. Now Team Morgan coming back. Radu to Saselski. Saselski with a quick pass to Hubenschmidt. He'll take the shot from the right circle and will be saved by Webster.
Saselski, Hubenschmidt, and Radu, the forward line out for Team Morgan. That's a very talented line there. As you saw, they clicked nice for a chance there. Luke Webster making the save, but this is a good line out for Team Morgan right now.
Bartlett gets the puck off the faceoff. Radu trying to just get the poke and keep that one in, and Saselski will get that puck, trying to go into the slot. White was there. Hubenschmidt tried to get it back from White. Puck trickling out in front of Webster, but no shots taken. Now here comes Bartlett, finally clearing it out of the zone. Cross to Rapp. Rapp just gets it on his stick, loses it. We'll have to go fight for it in the corner with Radu. Ashcroft goes into that battle. Puck getting sent out in front for Luke Radu. Radu trying to fight past Brom. He can't. Will lose it to Jack White. Radu and Brom going back behind the net now to fight for it. Brom wins that battle. Puck hits off the back of Ashcroft, gets sent out to some open ice. Winding up and taking the shot was Carson Muglia, and flashing the leather, Luke Webster makes the glove save. 14 minutes to go in this game, and Team Posa leading 7-5.
The message is clear by Luke Morgan, head coach of Team Morgan. Put the puck on net, and we'll see what happens. Team Morgan firing on all cylinders offensively right now. Luke Webster barely able to catch his breath. He's getting tired in this one, and if you're a tired goaltender, you're more susceptible of letting in goals and giving up more rebounds.
Ashcroft breaking into the zone, has that taken away by Potma. Nice pass up to Racosta. Racosta to Barber. Breaking back into the zone. Team Morgan firing at all cylinders now. Muglia fires a shot. Webster makes the initial save and gets his glove down on the puck before any rebound opportunities.
This game is heavily tilted in Team Morgan's favor. They're down 2 goals. They got more than enough time on the clock with 13:35 to go. Team Posa does not look like the team they were in the first 2 periods. They were controlling. They were the ones up ahead, and they still got a 2-goal lead, but man, it's been the Team Morgan show to start off the 3rd period.
Yeah, 3rd has been all Team Morgan, playing from behind and still behind, but this is where you see that energy come out from Team Morgan, that they've been able to come back. But here comes Wainwright. He'll fire that one, and Kuzbel, feeling the energy from his team, snags that puck up in his glove, makes a save. 13 minutes to go.
And Team Morgan, although you may be wondering, why give the shot to Wainwright, who's been the hot hand? They played that perfectly. The defenseman cut off the pass so the goaltender could square up for the shot, and because he was ready for the shot, he saved it.
Between the legs pass to Wainwright. He'll take another shot there. Kuzbel is on the ice, still somehow saving it. Wainwright, multiple opportunities, all just on the outside of the net. Oh my goodness, and Kuzbel able to get back upright.
The puck was sitting 2 inches from the goal line at one point. I don't know how that didn't go in there. Jesus.
I think it was on the outside of the net, not on the inside. Team Posa still with the puck.
Whoa.
Shevlin, and a glove save from Brendan Kuzbel. You hear the stick taps of appreciation coming from his team. A lot of chaos in front of his net in the past minute, and he stayed strong, especially back there. Wainwright was firing. Ashcroft was firing. Shevlin was firing. Puck getting left out very close to the goal line, but never crossing.
Team Morgan lucky to be only down 2. That was a great offensive push from Team Posa, and it ends with a quick little low glove snag there by Kuzbel, robbing Shevlin, who was staring him down.
Now here comes Fonda. Fonda firing a shot, goes wide. Slazer look for the second chance opportunity. Goes on the outside of the net. Puck up to Muglia. Muglia to Slazer. Slazer with the spin move gets it to Fonda. And Webster comes down on it before Fonda can poke it past him.
Right now, the defensive structure for Team Posa is crumbling. You do not want to leave a man out wide open in front of the net, and that's exactly where Fonda was. A great opportunity, but maybe a little bit too close to Webster there. He couldn't elevate it, couldn't get it around him.
Deagle to Shivas. And they'll lose that one to Palmer. He'll push it forward. Ashcroft putting on the wheels, fighting off Muglia. Gets it between Muglia's legs, but then can't get the puck, send it too far out in front of him. Fight for it in the corner. And Muglia will bring it back the other way. Muglia pushing it up the ice for Deagle. Deagle just poking it past Chiron and getting it in the corner. Leaves it for Shivas in the slot. Shivas couldn't get a stick on it. He'll send the pass behind him. No one there but Palmer. Palmer breaking forward. Slazer just getting out in front of him. Ashcroft coming in. No one able to get a shot off toward Kuzbel. Great defensive play there from Team Morgan. Chiron, puck to Palmer. Palmer trying to send that one up for White. He can't keep it in the zone. Slazer's going to push forward him. Chiron and White all going to fight for it. White gets to that puck first, sends a pass to Chiron. They'll take it out of dangerous territory back into the offensive zone. 11 minutes to play. Hubenschmidt gets the puck through the legs of Rapp, but then gets tripped up on Rapp's skates. He'll get the puck back in the offensive zone, fighting off White. Trying to send that one up into the slot, picked off by Chiron. Chiron pushes that one forward for Rapp. Rapp breaking over the blue line. Bartlett in the corner. Fighting off defenders, he'll have that one taken away. Radu pushing up the ice, trying to beat Chiron. He'll keep control of the puck, go behind the net. Trying to send that one into the slot for Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt wasn't ready, but Siselski with a nice pick off there. Siselski to Hubenschmidt, and he can't get the shot off. Puck goes wide.
Hubenschmidt was stuck on his forehand there. He should have presented in the backhand for Siselski to pass it to.
Radu firing a shot there. Webster saved. Rapp's going to hit it out of harm's way. Riopel firing one from the blue line. Saved once again by Webster. Consolo picks it up. Sends a cross-ice pass for Shevlin. It'll go off the boards. Be picked up by Potma. Siselski brings it right back across the blue line. Hubenschmidt losing it to Consolo. Siselski with the puck. Siselski trying to go for the wraparound opportunity there. Players poking at that puck. No one's come down on it yet. It'll be hit out by Shevlin. And he comes the other way. Shevlin to Rapp. Rapp across to Shevlin. Shevlin to Rapp again, and Rapp goes back door. Another goal there for Team Posa. They'll take the 8-5 lead with 9:34 to go in this game.
And Shevlin picking up his 4th assist of the game. That's his 6th point. He's got 2 goals on top of that. Christian Rapp there gets that goal courtesy of Shevlin. He gets the hattie there. Heck of a game so far.
Just second goal for Rapp. Ashcroft coming in.
Team Posa goal was 30 to 9, scored by number 46, Christian.
Correction on that. You were right, Ryan. I apologize.
There was one right at the end of the half. We didn't know if he tipped
You're
it
right.
in or not.
You
I
are
did
right.
confirm with him, though. I saw him right at halftime. I'm like, hey, you tipped that one in right before half? He said yes. So he does get the hat trick.
And that'll be the second goal by Rapp that was assisted by Shevlin.
Another chance. And
Palmer trying to take the knee there. Goes wide. Muglia picks it up.
there was a long time that top line for Team Posa who started super hot. They didn't get a point for about half that game. From that half point on, it was nothing, but they get a big goal there.
Siselski to Radu. Radu taking that puck around the circle. Waiting for the right moment or the right pass, and he'll fire that one, and he found the right moment. Radu picking up his second, getting that one in the top left corner to answer right back to that goal from Rapp and keep it at a 2-goal game with 8 minutes to go.
That's a great way to answer the Christian Rapp goal. Luke Radus taking it himself, waiting for an opportunity, skating himself open, and a beautiful wrister going into the corner. Luke Radu with his second goal of the game, and Team Morgan is not done in this one.
Team Morgan goal scored by number 15 with Victor.
Team Morgan with the puck back in their own zone. Gonna have to push hard in these last 8 minutes, looking for that comeback. It's a 2-goal game. Muglia fighting with White in the corner. Kacharski comes to help. As Bartlett went down. Looks like Barber, good sportsmanship there, helping him back up. Players still fighting in the corner. Puck comes loose, and it is Byron coming away with it for Team Posa. Byron with a long cross ice pass goes off the boards. Fitchett's there before Consolo can get a stick on it, and Barber finds it. Nice job there by Aiden Ricosta. He was coming in hot and was able to hop over Barber's stick, so he didn't interfere with that pass, but Team Posa getting it right back in their own zone. Sending it forward is Bartlett. Bartlett fires a shot, and making the glove save there is Kuzbel. 7:10 to play.
Brendan Kuzbel loves to sit on top of his crease and meet the shot out there. If you do that as a goaltender, you're cutting off the angle that the shooter has. And if you're a bigger body like Kuzbel, when you sit on top of the crease and cut down the angle, sometimes you can't even see an open spot on net. So Kuzbel making a big save there.
Wainwright goes on his knees and careening into the official there, and we're going to have a tripping call on Team Morgan. Looks like JP Potma heading over to the box, so Team Posa has a chance to get a little bit of an insurance goal here on the power play.
Ooh, not a good time for Team Morgan to take a penalty. 7 minutes to go. They're down 2 goals, and you're given a red-hot offensive man advantage. Ooh, this is going to be a tough kill, but a crucial one.
Wainwright with the puck, he'll fire that shot, saved by Kuzbel. Byron on the blue line to White. White back to Byron. Palmer sends it right back up to Byron. Byron to right. White fires that one, goes up into the roof of Kensington Valley Ice House here. Great job by Kacharski just to get his stick in there and send that one flying up into the rafters. Take the stoppage.
And a new set of penalty killers on for Team Morgan. Actually, 3 out of the 4 are new. One guy staying on, and I'm pretty sure that's the man chasing down the puck, Stefan Fonda.
Here comes Rapp, has the hat trick on the night, looking for number 4. Sends it to Wainwright. Wainwright back to Rapp, and Rapp just couldn't get a stick on it in time. That one will go behind the net. Palmer with an opportunity. That one sounds like it just hit off the post, goes wide. Team Morgan with an offensive chance the other way. Slazer trying to get that one to Fonda, hit it off the skate of Cherone, but Slazer will keep control of the puck. Team Morgan's a good job with this on the penalty kill. Just keeping hold of that puck and burning some time. You don't always need to get the shot. Just burn that clock and try to hold on till you can get back to even strength. But here comes Team Posa the other way. Wainwright on the left circle. Wainwright leaves it in front for Cherone. Saved off the pads of Kuzbel. Wainwright to Cherone again. That one goes above the head of Kuzbel and over into the corner. Palmer and Riopel fighting for it. Palmer wins that battle. He'll blow a tire, but get the pass to Wainwright in time. 20 seconds to go in the power play. 5:20 to go in the game. Cherone firing a shot. That one saved by Kuzbel. Puck getting wrapped around the boards. Brahm couldn't keep it in. Has to play it back on the red line. Being chased down by Shivas. 5 seconds to go. Puck getting sent down in. And that will do it for the power play for Team Posa. Another penalties killed off by Team Morgan.
That's a huge kill there, and Aiden Cherone, 2 grade A chances, couldn't get to go.
And Slazer trying to go in there, just gets it on the outside of the net. Slazer with another opportunity. He'll go down, and we'll have a tripping call there. Now on Team Posa. Brom gonna get called and sent to the box. So just as Team Morgan kills off the penalty, now they'll get the chance on the man advantage.
Team Morgan gets rewarded there as spilling it down to the ice was Brendan Slazer. Matt Brom gonna sit what he hopes is 2 minutes in the sin bin. This is a perfect opportunity to get back within one for Team Morgan as the clock is ticking down in the third.
Face-off initially won by Team Posa, but Siselski picks it back up. Siselski to Radu. Radu trying to poke that one in. Gets 2 shot opportunities. Nothing getting past Luke Webster there in the corner. In the first 7 seconds. 2-goal game, 4:34 to go.
Luke Radu picked that top corner earlier on in this game at a lower angle. He was looking to do the same exact thing, but couldn't get the lift on the puck. And after that, you saw his head kind of lift up to the sky thinking, oh man, I could have had that one.
Radu with the puck behind the net. Tried to send that one forward. Puck goes loose. Players racing for it. Ashcroft's going to get it, but not get the angle for the shot. He'll send it up to blue line Sharon. Radu will find that puck. Come back the other way. Radu to Siselski. Siselski firing a shot goes wide. Ends in the back of the net. Wiktorowski picking it up. It's like Hubenschmidt tried to just get a shot off of the stick of Wiktorowski. He'll put some pressure on, and he will be rewarded. Hubenschmidt trying to leave that one up for Siselski in the slot. Sharon finds it. A minute to go in the power play, but here comes Ashcroft with a shorthanded opportunity to Sharon. That one bounced off his skate, picked back up by Team Morgan, but Wiktorowski finds it on the red line. Sharon back with the puck deep in his own zone. Sends a pass up to Bartlett. Taken back by Fitchett. That'll be taken right back by Ashcroft. Team Posa just burning the clock on the game and the penalty. 40 seconds to go in the power play for Team Morgan. 3 minutes to go in the game. Ashcroft trying to fight through skaters. Team Morgan will finally get back possession on this man advantage. Radu to Hubenschmidt. Hubenschmidt firing a shot, that one just wide. Bartlett finds it. Left right in front for Deagle. Siselski couldn't get his stick on that cleanly. Bartlett plays it out of the zone. Bartlett gets tripped up. No penalty called. Hubenschmidt to Siselski. Siselski firing that one. Saved by Webster. A second remaining, and that will end the power play. Siselski trying to get one more shot off. Blocked by Jack White. Back to even strength, and Team Posa killing that one off. 2-goal game. Got 2:30 to go.
We'll keep an eye on Brandon Kuzbel in net for Team Morgan. Battling below the goal. Chance in front. Tipped out of harm's way by Byron. Radu slaps it down low. Barber picking it up, circling around the net.
Barber had the opportunity there. Sends it up to Racosta. Racosta dumping that one deep into the zone. His team in a change. The only one down there, Carson Kacharski.
Kuzbel still in net for Team Morgan.
Deagle firing that one in, just hits off the outside of the net. Goes up into the glass. 1:30 to go. Team Posa pushing back the other way. Puck left out in front. Opportunity there for Wainwright. He'll fire that one wide. Kuzbel gets tripped up and out of his net for a second, but puck tangled up in the corner, so no shots coming his way. Shevlin to Wainwright. That one goes on the outside of the net. Looks like we'll have a stoppage as that net went off its post there. So 1:18 to go. 2-goal game. Team Posa looking to stay perfect. Team Morgan, that comeback kind of slipping out of their hands now. And if you're looking for those 2 goals, you got to act fast, but it looks like we're going to have a timeout. And Team Morgan having a chat. Luke Morgan has something to say to his players, and he has a plan for them. We'll see what he will execute in this final 1:18.
Luke Morgan drawing up something off the draw and then coming from that. But if you're Team Morgan, you have to win this draw because whatever plan he's drawing up most likely comes from once you get possession, and hey, if you don't win this draw, Team Posa is a very talented team that knows the situation. They're going to be able to play with the puck. They're probably going to bring it back to neutral ice, maybe their own zone, pass it around. They're a smart team that knows what to do with the puck. So if you're Team Morgan, you want to win this draw, and if you don't win this draw, you want to battle for possession as quickly as you can, because just over a minute to play in this one. You've got something drawn up by Luke Morgan, and you want to be able to at least execute it because, hey, it's probably a good plan.
See what Team Morgan can try to do in their game plan. For this next one is that shot right off the faceoff will get sent towards Kuzbel. Looks like Rapp and Radu kind of got on top of each other for the faceoff and just stay down on the ice. That shot taken quickly, and we'll go right back to that right circle.
And Kuzbel really wanted to play that puck, but a quick whistle.
Players fighting for it on the boards. Rapp had it for a moment, but taken back by Team Morgan. Let's see what they can do. But before Slazer could get there, Braum was there. They're both going to go into the corner fighting for it.
Kuzbel gone, extra skater on.
So 6 skaters out now for Team Morgan. Under a minute to play. Radu just circling with the puck. Got to start looking for some shots. He'll get it there, and a save from Webster.
Oh.
Blazer with another opportunity. And a save from Webster once again. Exactly 30 seconds to go in this one.
Luke Webster with highway robbery. Flashing out the right leg, able to make one save, and then gathering himself, takes another shot 2 seconds later into the glove. If they go on to win this game, which it looks like they will, remember those 2 saves. Oh my.
Wainwright cleared that one all the way down the ice, empty net. Shevlin looking for the hat trick there on the empty net. Alone with the puck, puck left out in front. Unfortunate for Siselski, and Siselski gets the block there off of his skate as Bartlett tried to go down for the shot. 10 seconds to go. Hubenschmidt with one last opportunity, and 5, 4, 3, 2, no shots coming for Team Morgan, and that will do it. Team Posa stays perfect in quite a game. Team Morgan, credit to them for the effort they put in, but Luke Webster, a huge part of that game, save after save. That top line, Christian Rapp, along with Ryle Shevlin, Roman Wainwright, Pierce Ashcroft, all contributing big goals in this one. Team Posa staying perfect going into the playoffs.
What a game to close out our regular season. 6 weeks have gone by, and we've got 2 more weeks to go. Playoffs coming up next week. What a battle between these 2 squads. Team Posa jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and they held on to that lead the whole entire game. But give credit to Team Morgan. Every skater on their ice, they did not give up. They battled back, and they gave it their all to the last minute. A very tough opponent in Team Posa to bring down, and Team Morgan was close, but we'll see if they'll have to settle it in week 2 of the playoffs.
Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us here in this last week of the regular season. Next week, week 7, we'll start the playoffs. Marin Klein joined alongside Ryan Radosevich. Stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll have Christian Rapp up here with us in the booth very soon. Welcome back into Kensington Valley Ice House. Maren Klein here alongside Christian Rapp. Not only had the winner keeping his team perfect 6-0, but the hat trick. We missed you for a few weeks here at Michigan Elite Hockey. So first game back on the ice in a second. How was it feeling out there for you?
Felt pretty good. Definitely took a second to get back into things, but not bad at all. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and you and a few other guys on the team had some multi-goal games, but you're the only one with the hat trick. And I know Pierce, Roman, and you and Ryle especially, you had quite a few assists on some of your goals. So what was kind of working out there on the ice between you guys?
Just going to the back door and then pretty good forecheck, I think, and everything works out.
Yeah, and obviously 6-0 on the season, and I'm sure Coach Posa, he has that competitive fire, and he has all season. So what was he kind of saying to you guys on the bench throughout that game, especially when Team Morgan was kind of answering those goals to you guys quickly?
He was just saying to keep things simple, make simple plays, don't force any passes, and then yeah, help your teammates out, and then support on defensive end, and then we'll be good. And it's worked all year, so that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, and now going undefeated, you are going to be the team that is being hunted here in these playoffs. So what's kind of the plan heading into the playoffs? Mostly keeping it the same and just focusing on your game?
Yeah, just keeping her rolling, and then we'll be all right.
All right, well, Christian, thank you so much. Congrats on the win and the hat trick. Welcome back in with Michigan Elite Hockey, and we'll see you next week.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.